case, please do not. The time for that would be once you speak with your lawyer, and most importantly, the next stage, which will be the preliminary hearing. Give me one moment here. All right, just double checking here. So we are live streaming on YouTube, and just make sure I click the link there. So I'm gonna let you all know also, you have the presumption of innocence. That presumption remains with you. The district attorney, if you're charged with a felony, has the burden of proof to prove any felony charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt. And the Solicitor General, who prosecutes people charged with misdemeanors, has the burden of proof to prove any misdemeanor charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt. The state has the burden, and the state only. You don't have to present any evidence if you don't choose to do so. However, you do have the right to do so if you choose. You have the right to present evidence, to testify, and to subpoena witnesses to testify on your own behalf. Also, you have the right to a speedy and public trial by jury. Again, COVID-19, there's no jury trials right now, but once jury trials resume, you have the right to a speedy and public trial by jury. You have the right to an indictment by grand jury for some serious felonies, and you have the right to an accusation, which is a legal document similar to an indictment for less serious felonies and for all misdemeanors. You have the right to an attorney for every stage through the conclusion of your case. And you all completed the application for court-appointed counsel. I do have those forms back, and I'll go over them with you once I speak with you individually. Bond. We're in magistrate court in Clayton County here. By law, magistrate court judges cannot give you a bond on certain offenses. So if I don't give you a bond today, it has nothing to do with me not wanting to give you a bond. By law, I can't do it just because of the nature of the charge. So you would have, that doesn't mean you'll never get a bond. It simply means today you won't get a bond, but you can get a bond later. Once you speak with your lawyer can file a motion for bond, things like that. Also, you can also readdress bond at as early as at the preliminary hearing phase, if not before. So one thing about bond, if I let you know what your bond is, there can be fees associated with that bond. So once you contact the bonding company, they can tell you what the percentage would be, what the fee would be, and all those things. They will be able to let you know. I do not work for the bonding company, so I can't tell you what the fee is and what the is. I can only tell you what the bond is. They will be able to give you all the specific details about your bond. You can post a bond through cash, property, commercial. I do want to let you know if there is a property bond, there has to be an equity in the property at least 3 times the bond amount. So for example, if the bond is 1,000, the equity in the property must be at least 3,000. Special conditions of bond, I'll let you know if you have a special condition. Special conditions mean you can't go somewhere or you can't contact someone. So for example, if I say you can't go to 123 Main Street, you can't go there. If I say you can't contact Joe Smith, you can't contact Joe Smith. Failure to do so or failure to comply with the special conditions can result in new criminal charges like influencing witness, aggravated stalking. So please take those special conditions of bond very seriously. Again, those special conditions can change. So depending on your lawyer, depending on your next court date, which is your prelim, those things can change. But as of today, on my review of the warrants, special conditions are necessary in certain situations, especially any person-to-person crime. So keep that in mind with the special conditions. There are 2 sets of dates. I'll let you know. Well, one date is the next court date. The preliminary hearing is a probable cause hearing. Probable cause is simply the reason for the arrest, the reason the officer or officers arrested you. So it's like a staircase, right? So the lowest level, right, you have reasonable suspicion, and you climb up one level, it's probable cause, and then you keep climbing until you get to beyond a reasonable doubt, which is what the state has to prove later. So probable cause is the reason for the arrest. At that hearing, which is the next court date, which is June 1st, for folks, those of you charged with misdemeanors, and June 2nd for those of you charged with felonies, that's the probable cause hearing date. The officer or officers will have to come to court, or in this format here in Zoom, they'll testify as to the reason for the arrest. The magistrate court judge, myself, or someone else will determine if there was a valid reason for the arrest. If there wasn't a valid reason, case can be dismissed. If there was a valid reason and it's felony, case goes to Superior Court. If it's a valid reason and it's a misdemeanor, case goes to state court. So this is the first level of court here. After the prelim, it can go to state or Superior Court. The next court date I can give you for those of you who do not have a bond is the bond hearing date, which is June 4th. So June 1st, misdemeanors, June 2nd, felonies, June 4th, bond hearing. You can waive your preliminary hearing, and please listen keenly here. If you choose to waive it, let me know when I speak with you individually. When I ask you if you have any questions or anything you wish to state related to what I outlined, you can waive it. If you waive your preliminary hearing, it doesn't mean that you're giving up any rights. It simply means that you're not having the prelim. Right, you're not admitting guilt. You're just simply waiving that hearing and wanting to move forward to either state court or Superior Court to resolve your matter. If you bond out of jail, your preliminary hearing is automatically waived. Okay, so if you bond out before 1st and you have a misdemeanor, or before June 2nd and you have a felony, certainly bond out. But if you do bond out, keep in mind those dates go away and you'll get notice in the mail from the clerk. So you can ignore the June 1st or June 2nd date if you do bond out. So just keep that in mind. Once you get out of jail, those dates go away. Also, as far as once I speak with you individually, what I'll do is I'll go through your charge or charges, your bond, special conditions if they apply, preliminary hearing date. I'll go through the application for court-appointed counsel, and then I will ask you if you have any questions. That will be the time that you can let me know if you wish to waive your prelim, or if you have any questions related to the charge or the bond. And please keep in mind, I cannot give you legal advice. So you can speak with your attorney. If you don't qualify for an attorney, certainly you can hire an attorney, or you could hire an attorney at any time, whether I appoint one for you or not. But you can hire an attorney or represent yourself. So those are the preliminary things I wanted to address with everyone. If you all could raise your right hand for me, please. All right, solemnly swear or affirm any statements or testimony will give in this first appearance matter not pending before the court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Yeah. All right, thank you. All right, you can place your hands down. Deputies, we doing the ladies, females first?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I believe, Your Honor, on the male side, they need a Spanish interpreter.
Spanish interpreter.
Be advised, sir, he just got blown out.
Oh, he got bonded up.
What's his name?
His name was...
Well, I'll come to you. We'll come back to you when let's do the females. We'll come to you. Oh, he's not ready. Yeah, what's his name? I'll take it. I thought he was ready. Go ahead.
You said you're ready for the females, Your Honor?
Yes, sir. I'm ready,
right.
Deputy Aaron. All right, good morning, man. What's your name?
Good morning, sir. Alexis Dickerson.
All right, Ms. Dickerson, good morning. You charged with one count of battery, and that is a $5,000 bond, cruelty to children, $2,500, and obstructing an officer's $1,000. So it's $8,500. Special condition that there's no contact with Brittany Williams. All right, and your preliminary hearing is scheduled for is June 2nd. That's at 8:30. And I'm looking here at your application, getting your application for court-appointed counsel. All right, I am appointing an attorney to represent you. All right, you have any questions, Ms. Dickerson?
No, sir, I don't.
Okay. All right, thank you, ma'am. Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Go back. Next person. Let's give me a name. You tell me the name.
Good morning.
Lakeithia Davis, good morning.
Ms. Davis, one moment here for me. All right, Ms. Davis, one count of terroristic threats is $5,000, obstructing an officer's $1,000, criminal damage in the second degree, $3,500, an interference with government property is $2,500. All right, there is a preliminary hearing scheduled for the 2nd of June. It's at 8:30. And ma'am, I'm looking at your, to get your application here for court-appointed counsel. All right, you didn't complete it. Do you wish to be considered for an attorney here, ma'am? All right. All right, that will conclude your matter here, Ms. Davis, unless you have any questions. All right, thank you, ma'am.
Good morning. My name is Melissa Irvin.
Good morning, Ms. Irvin. You're charged with one count of neglect to a disabled adult, elder person or resident. Your bond is $5,000 on that offense. Identity fraud is $5,000 on that offense. $10,000 total. No contact with Stanley James Short. And preliminary hearing of June 2nd at 8:30. And looking at your application for court-appointed counsel, and I am appointing an attorney to represent you. All right, you have any questions?
I would like to waive the preliminary hearing.
Waive the prelim? Yes, ma'am. All right,
Thank you.
thank you.
Good morning. My name is Ashley Howard.
All right, good morning, Ms. Howard. You're charged with one count of giving a false name, date of birth, or address. $1,000 is your bond, and your preliminary hearing is scheduled for the 1st of June. That's at 8:30. And what is your monthly income?
About like 42.
All right, ma'am, I am appointing an attorney to represent you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you have any questions?
No, sir.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Jayla Joyner.
All right, good morning, Ms. Joyner. You're charged with one count of conspiracy to defraud the state. It's a $5,000 bond. Your preliminary hearing, ma'am, is set for the 1st of June. I'm sorry, it's the 2nd of June at 8:30. And I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
I would like to waive the preliminary.
Okay, waiving the prelim. All right, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right.
Good morning, my name is Stephanie Page.
All right, good morning, Ms. Payne. Charged with one count of simple battery. Family violence is a $2,000 bond. And then battery family violence is $5,000. And use of fighting words is $1,500. And no contact with Andrea Gray. Miss Gray, Miss Gray is your daughter?
Sir, that's my daughter, and I'm just a concerned parent to make sure she's not being manipulated. That's it.
He live with you?
She did, and her boyfriend took her.
Okay. All right, ma'am.
I'm just a concerned parent. That's it.
I understand. Hang on for me here, Miss Payne. I'm gonna reduce your bond. I'm reducing the battery family violence, and I'm reducing your bond to $1,000 on each. Okay, and I did read it, and I did have some concern, ma'am, but I can't ask you details about your case. Okay?
I don't.
So your bond now will be, the total is $3,500. Okay.
Thank you.
And there's no contact with Andrea Gray for now. And good luck to you, ma'am. I understand the situation, ma'am. My daughter is about to be 21.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good luck to you, ma'am. You have any questions?
Can I waive that preliminary? Because I just need to get this resolved. I have a whole career I need to get back to.
Ma'am, once you bond out, it's automatically waived.
Oh, yeah, you did say that. I'm sorry. Thank you.
You're fine. One moment, Ms. Payne.
Yes, no problem.
I am appointing an attorney to represent you. Stay in touch with your lawyer, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Chief.
Tell me your name and your.
Frederick Phillips.
Good morning. Good morning, Ms. Phillips. All right, ma'am, you're charged with one count of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. There's a $10,000 bond on that offense. Hit and run, $3,000, and criminal damage in the second degree is $4,000. And there's no contact with Brianna Daniel. All right, ma'am, you have a preliminary hearing scheduled for the 2nd of June. That's at 8:30. And I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, all right, thank you. Good luck to you, man.
Next one.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. Is this Miss Ramirez?
Yes,
Cruz?
sir. Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am. You're charged with one count of simple battery, $3,500 bond, and special conditions: stay away from Miranda Bustamante. And
We live in the same house.
well, ma'am, I do understand that, but as of right now, you can't be in that house. All right, unless or until the bond conditions are changed based on the nature of the charge, ma'am. I cannot allow you to go back to the house if you're bonded out.
Sir, I mean, I was just, I'm the only one supporting the family right now because he's not working. And I get like tired that I will like work 10 hours daily. And after my work, I go and cut yards. So I was trying just to support my family, my kids. And sometimes I get like a little tired for not getting any help.
Ma'am, unfortunately, I'm leaving the no contact. As far as going to that location, I'm putting there's no violent or harassing contact. You will have to speak with your lawyer about any other conditions to be removed there. All right, do you understand that?
You understand? You can't be around with the gentleman at the house.
All right, you can't be there. All right, and I am appointing an attorney to represent you. I need your phone number.
678-457-8057.
All right, what is your monthly income?
I made about 2,400. It's like estimate.
Okay. What is the rent or more?
$1,015.
All right, ma'am. Is there anyone, Ms. Ramirez Cruz, who can assist with attorney fees?
I will try to get some help from my family.
All right, ma'am. So I did fill in that information there on the form.
Judge, I had a question.
All right. I am appointing the attorney to represent you. You can go ahead with your questions, ma'am.
My kids that stay in my house, they can go with me.
Yes, ma'am. They can move with you. This condition can change. Okay. As of today, there's no contact with Bustamante.
Yes, for today.
All
Okay.
right, that can change. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. I really
Thank you.
appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you. No, someone to wait for.
You go ahead, go ahead.
Hello, Judge.
Good morning. Is this Ms. Sperlin?
Miss Shuffle, Tiana Shuffle.
Deanna Sharp? Okay. I'm sorry. I got some conflicting information. Were you already first appeared?
Yesterday, yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you're good, ma'am. You already first appeared, so
Okay.
you're good. You already know your bond and everything else.
Yes, I was wondering, like, how, if I don't have nobody to contact to help me with my bond, because
Answer that. Did you get an attorney yesterday when it was Judge Gardner yesterday?
I didn't get a journey.
Was an attorney appointed to you? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We hear you on this side, Judge. I'll go check.
Okay, it looks like they're frozen. Can you see their screen?
Yeah, she's frozen. Yes, sir.
She's frozen. Okay, I think she was on yesterday. Yeah, it's weird because she's frozen. I can see you just fine.
She was. I dealt with her court yesterday, so yes, sir, she was.
All right. Do you remember? Do you remember if she was appointed an attorney?
I can't quite remember, Your Honor, but I do know that she was in court yesterday.
Yeah, I have a form here. I'm just going to go ahead and appoint, because looking at the form that she sent in, I'm going to go ahead and appoint. And I didn't have the warrants, so I'm not 100% sure if it was misdemeanors or felonies that she was charged with. Do you happen to remember?
Let me see if I can.
Well, I could come back to her. I could come back, we could find out, but if we can come back whenever you get it, Deputy. If you get it, we can go back to it.
May I get her last name, please, Your Honor?
Sheffel, Tiana Sheffel.
Yes, I hear
Okay,
you.
we're back up, Your Honor. I don't know what.
They're back, okay. Ms. Sheffel, were you charged with misdemeanors or felonies?
I believe it was 2 misdemeanors, 1 felony, but
Okay, so your preliminary hearing will be the 2nd of June. And I went ahead and just did the court-appointed attorney form that you filled out. And besides that, ma'am, I don't have anything additional because you were already first appeared, so you should be good.
I'm sorry, it went out again. Can you say that one more time, please, Judge?
Since you were already first appeared, I don't have those warrants, so you should be fine unless you have any questions.
Okay, I just need to know what my bond was. I had forgot it was like 13.
I don't have it, ma'am.
Oh, okay. So I will be getting in contact with my lawyer, or a lawyer will be getting in contact with me?
Yes, ma'am. The lawyer will be in touch with you.
Okay, thank you, so Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. You're welcome.
I'm gonna have to skip places, Your Honor, real quick. Give me your name.
Lola Sperling.
All right. How you doing, Ms. Sperling?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Did you complete an application for court-appointed counsel?
Yes, sir. I felt.
Okay, I have it. I have it. All right, Ms. Sperling, you're charged with 1 count of trafficking methamphetamine and 1 count of possession of marijuana, the felony kind. Ma'am, there's no bond on either one of those offenses today. And then there's the distracted driving, hands-free driving, cell phone. There's a $2,000 bond. Keep in mind here, Ms. Sperling, those are charges that I'm not allowed to give a bond on by law, all right? Based on the nature of those charges, but you can get a bond at a different date. Your preliminary hearing is scheduled for the 2nd of June at 8:30, and your bond hearing is scheduled for the 4th of June at 8:30. And I'm looking at your application here. I am appointing an attorney to represent you. Stay in touch with that lawyer. They will be able to address the bond issue. And of course, ma'am, if you hire your own lawyer, then it wouldn't matter. So you have any questions?
No, sir.
You have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you, ma'am. Good luck to you.
Good morning, my name is Aya White.
I'm sorry. What's your last name again?
White.
White.
And the first name is Aya.
All right, Ms. White. You're charged with 1 count of battery, family violence. I'm sorry, simple battery, family violence. Okay, it's misdemeanor. Your bond is $3,500, and then you're charged with 1 count of criminal damage to property in the 2nd degree. That is also $3,500. It's a $7,000 bond total. Special condition: no contact with Zuri Vaughn. Not to return to 4687 Clemens Drive in Ellenwood. If you must return there, ma'am, you must make an appointment with the sheriff or another law enforcement to accompany you to go to that residence. And I am attempting to get your application for court-appointed counsel here. Did you complete one of those forms, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right, just one moment here, trying to locate it. That's why I have it. So I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
No, sir, thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, Your Honor, that's all I have over here at this time.
All right, thank you, Deputy Irvin. We'll see you next time.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right.
Hello, Your Honor.
All right, how you doing?
So the two that bailed out is Mr. Hamilton and Romero.
All right, Romero, and I'm sorry, say the first one again.
Hamilton.
Okay. And Hamilton and Romero. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Say your name.
Larry England, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Anglin, this is the, want to make sure here, is it Alaric?
Yes.
Alaric Anglin?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, you're charged for one count of
I ain't hear you nothing.
damage. 3,500 is your bond. Special condition, you can't return to Southern Regional unless you're taken there for medical services and you're taken there involuntarily, right? So if you're taken there, that's one thing, but you can't go there. You understand that, sir?
Yes, that leads me to ask you this question, Your Honor.
Hang on for me.
Okay.
Hang on for me. Your preliminary hearing is scheduled for the 2nd of June, and that's at 8:30. And I'm looking at your application for court-appointed counsel. I did a attorney to represent you. Go ahead with your question, sir.
My question is, I arrived there ambulatory. I didn't just walk there. The ambulance brought me there under like a special condition. I was going through something. And could that kind of like help me in my bail at least? Because you're saying I could go there if by ambulance. I came there and this whole thing happened by ambulance. It's not a criminal act.
All right, sir. Go ahead and talk with the attorney about that.
Okay.
You have any other questions?
No, sir.
All right. Thank you, sir. Good luck to you.
Yeah, once you're done, you go back. Terrell Custis.
Good morning, Mr. Custis. You're charged with one count of criminal damage, 2nd degree. 3,500 is your bond. Harassing phone calls, 2,500. Terroristic threats and acts, 700.
Okay.
13,500 is your total. Special condition, no contact with Valerie Fletcher, cannot return to 875 Garden Walk Boulevard, apartment 79, Atlanta, Georgia, unless, sir, you schedule an appointment with Clayton County Sheriff or another law enforcement agency. Preliminary hearing is scheduled for the June, that's at 8:30. And I am appointing an attorney to represent you.
I got a question. She don't live there. My other baby mama live there. 875 Garden Walk Boulevard.
All right, she doesn't live at that address?
Nah, my other baby mama. One up there.
All right, sir. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that special condition of you not returning there. And you do understand the no contact with Valerie Fletcher? That remains. Just hang on for me, sir. I'm whiting that one out. And you have any questions? All right, thank you, sir. Good luck to you.
Yeah, go back.
Say your name.
I'm Paul Charles.
All right, Mr. Charles. Good morning, sir. All right, you're charged with one count of They're all misdemeanors, okay? One count of speed restrictions or speeding in excess of the maximum limits. 2,000 is the bond there. Reckless driving is 2,500. Fleeing from police officer, 1,500. And then these three charges are divided highway violation, improper lane change, and improper turn signal. Bond is 500 on each of those three. All right, so you have a preliminary hearing scheduled for the 1st of June, and that's at 8:30. And I'm looking at your application here for court-appointed counsel. I am appointing an attorney to represent you. All right, Mr. Childs, you have any questions?
Can you see the bond time? 2,000.
All right, we got 2,000, 2,500. All right, so we up to 4,500 there. 1,500. So we up to 6,000. And then 15,000, so 7,500.
All right, thank you.
Total. All right, thank you, sir.
State your name, please, Your Honor.
Joseph Holder, Your Honor.
All right, sir, Mr. Holder. One moment. Let me just make sure, Mr. Hamilton, you said bonded out, right? Yep, Hamilton is out. Hang on for me, Mr. Holder. I just need to note on Mr. Hamilton's paperwork here that he's out on bond. All right, Mr. Holder, you're charged with one count of reckless conduct. 3,500 is your bond, and theft by taking is 2,000, so it's 5,500 total, and they're both misdemeanors. You have a preliminary hearing scheduled for the 1st of June, and that is at 8:30. And just hang on for me, sir. I'm looking at your, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you the special condition. Stay away from Adam Hammonds. No contact, Adam Hammonds.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, sir. One moment here. I'm getting your application for court counsel. All right, sir. I am appointing an attorney. Well, one moment. What's your amount? I didn't see the amount. What's the amount? How much do you make each month?
Between 3,000 and 4,000 a month.
Okay. All right, sir. So yeah, I am appointing an attorney to represent you. Okay. You have any questions?
Yes, can you repeat my bond one more time for here?
Yes, sir. It's 5,500 is your total.
Okay, I have no more questions, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, sir. Good luck to you, Mr. Holder.
Hello, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
The next one will be Robinson Kendrick because he had to leave. So he's in front of you now, sir.
I'm sorry. Who's this?
James Robinson.
What's the last name starts with R?
Yeah.
One second. One moment there, sir.
Yes,
Okay, Mr. Robinson, right? All right, Mr. Robinson, one count of battery, family violence, 5,000 is your bond. And then one count of cruelty to children, 3rd degree. That is 3,500 is your bond. And then one count of criminal trespass, 2,500. All right, so we got 5,000 plus 35, that's 85 plus 25,000. All right, you have special condition, sir. There's no contact with Zandaria Clark. Sir, do you live at that location at 5751 Riverdale Road? You live there, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you cannot go to that location. All right, the only time you can go there is if you make an appointment within 10 days of your release with the Clayton County Sheriff or police to go to that location to pick up any belongings. And again, as I mentioned, sir, those special conditions can change. However, as of today, that's what it is.
Yes, sir.
All right, you have a hearing, and that is scheduled for the 1st of June at 8:30. All right, give me one moment here. I need to get your application for court-appointed counsel here, Mr. Robinson. And I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, sir. Good luck to you.
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
the next person, because they have special obligation, they have to leave. So the next person gonna be Thomas Dedron Malik.
What's your last name, sir? Thomas?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Thomas, I got you. Sir, you're charged with, you know what the first count is?
No, sir.
All right. Prohibition on nude or sexually explicit electronic transmissions. 5,000 is your bond. Harassing phone calls, 2,500. Identity fraud, 5,000. Theft by taking, 2,000. 14,500 is your total. No contact with McKenna Tobin. All right, sir, and preliminary hearing. That is scheduled for the 2nd of June at 8:30. All right, sir, one moment here. Let me get your application for court-appointed counsel. All right, Mr. Thomas, you completed one of those? Okay, I have it here now. All right, and so what is your monthly income?
I was supposed to start Monday. At that job.
What's your monthly income?
I don't make no money. I don't got a job.
All right, sir, I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, all right, thank you. Good luck to you.
Timothy King, you're on.
Sorry, can you say that?
Timothy King, you're on.
Timothy King. All right, Mr. King. All right, you're charged with one count of, these are all misdemeanors. Suspended registration, bond is 500. Suspended license, 1,500, and possession of less than 1 ounce of marijuana, 1,500, 3,500. Total preliminary hearing scheduled for June 1st. And let's see here. I am appointing an attorney to represent you, sir. Questions?
Sir, preliminary hearing, is it like, do I gotta stay in? If I don't make bond, do I gotta stay in to that day?
The only way you're getting out is if you make bond.
Yes, sir.
All right, and if you're still in jail on June 1st, the preliminary hearing will happen. If you bond out, it's waived
Yes, sir.
automatically.
You said the total of my, bond was 3,500?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. All right, thank you. Good luck to you.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, y'all.
Morning, sir. What's your name?
Daniel Mcfadden.
All right, Mr. Mcfadden. Sir, you're charged with one count of battery. There's a $5,000 bond. Special condition, no contact with Frankie Washington. Preliminary hearing scheduled for the 1st of June. And looking at your application here for court-appointed counsel, sir.
I'm declining.
You decline, you don't want an attorney?
No, I don't.
All right, sir. You have any questions?
Well, Your Honor, this guy's from out of town. I guess he left the state last night. That's about all I can say. I mean, I don't know why I was arrested. I guess, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna argue it now. I'll do it in court, but I just don't understand why I was arrested.
Okay, sir. All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
Moses? What's his name? Sir Moses? Yeah. Okay.
Jalen McKenzie, Your Honor.
All right, one moment here. What is your name?
Jalen McKenzie.
Okay. Mr. McKenzie, sir, you're charged with violation of Georgia Controlled Substances Act, possession of marijuana with intent to distribute. 10,000 is your bond. Possession of less than 1 ounce of marijuana, 1,500. Possession of a weapon during the commission of a crime, 10,000. Possession of a weapon at a school function or on school property, 10,000. Obstructing an officer, 1,000.
Sir.
Total bond is 32,500.
Sir.
Have a preliminary hearing scheduled for the 2nd of June. That is at 8:30. And sir, I'm looking at your application for court-appointed counsel. Give me one moment here to review it. And I am appointing an attorney to represent you. All right, Mr. McKenzie, you have any questions?
Yes, sir. I was about to say, I never obstructed an officer. I never had intent to sell anything or anything like that.
Please talk with your lawyer. All right, sir. You have any other questions?
No, sir.
All right.
Excuse me, Judge, a quick question.
Yes, sir.
Well, I don't know if I should type it to you, but it's Eric Victoria Mason. I've heard the sheriff was requesting that they get seen by you just on first appearance.
Eric Victoria Mason.
Yes, yes.
Let's see. That is.
And I'm gonna have to go running and get her real quick, which will take me about 5 to 10 minutes.
I don't have the paperwork on that person for today.
Okay, I just got that call. From,
When was the person arrested?
I'm unfamiliar, Judge. They just called me to the control booth and they were saying, for the sheriff, to ask you, could you see this person, Erica Victoria Mason?
Let's do what we're doing. Let's just put that person on for tomorrow. If they weren't on for today, let's just keep going. All right. How you doing, sir?
All right, my name is Adrian Moses, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Moses. Sir, you're charged with driving while license suspended. 1,500 is your bond. Date of birth or address is 1,000. 2,500 is your total, sir. Have a June 1st preliminary hearing. And hang on, sir. Looking at your application here. All right, I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You have any questions, Mr. Moses?
Yes, can I have the total bond again, please?
2,500.
2,500.
2,500 is your total.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. My name is Dale Ozell.
All right, good afternoon, Mr. Ozell. Sir, you're charged with 1 count of battery, 5,000 is your bond, 1 count of disorderly conduct, 1,500, 6,500 total. Is it Pouzeray bats?
Yes.
All right, sir, no contact.
No, she don't stay with me. We don't stay together.
Okay.
I stay in my own place, she stay in hers. You did me a
All
favor.
right, sir. So just no contact with her?
No, you did me a favor. Thank you, sir.
Hang on for me, sir. Almost finished. I mentioned your preliminary hearing date. I'm looking at your application here for court-appointed counsel. And that would be, I'm going to represent you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Michael Scott. Michael Scott, sir.
Michael Scott, hang on for me 1 moment here. Let me put away Mr. Ozell's paperwork here.
Yes, sir.
1 moment. All right, I got you, Mr. Scott. All right, sir. You're charged here with 1 count of stalking. Hang on for me. And 1 count of criminal trespass. For purpose. Hang on, sir. I'm just trying to pull get your right stack here. All right, I got it, Mr. Scott. All right, so it's 3,000 on the stalking and 2,500 on the criminal. All right, 3,000 on the stalking, 2,500 on the criminal trespass. And sir, there's no contact with Kenya Grace. All right, no contact directly, indirectly, third party. You also have a preliminary schedule for June 1st. That's at 8:30. And get your application for court-appointed counsel. All right, sir. I am appointing an attorney to represent you.
Thank you, sir. You have a blessed day.
All right, you too. Thank you, Mr. Scott.
That's 8, Your Honor.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
All right, so yeah, we have, who do you have next?
That's it. Nobody else.
All right, Frederick Phillips. I got Frederick Phillips and Darius Smith. Did they bond out?
Give me 1 second, sir.
Okay, yeah, Darius Smith is out. I see it here now. And what about Frederick Smith? Did we already do him? I'm sorry, Frederick Phillips. Did we already do him?
His last name is Phillips.
Frederick Denoris Phillips. All right, well, if you don't have anyone else, I just wanted to make sure that we didn't miss that one person there.
That's it.
Maybe out to bond already.
Yes, sir.
Antonio McKinney. We did. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Give me 1 second. Let me double check on McKinney and Tony.
Oh, I see it. He's in the hospital. That's what it is. I see the note on the court appointed form.
Your Honor, we all done, sir.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I just saw the note on the court appointed form that he's in the hospital.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, thank you, Deputy. We'll see you next time.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you.